So we move to chapter 15, spreadsheets. And my thoughts on this particular chapter are, in one sense, obviously, it's not extremely high priority for us for our MA exam. And I do think that it's sort of a precursor for students to sort of get familiar or make sure students are familiar with spreadsheets, at a basic level for perhaps exams to come down the line. So not a highly priority area for us, but certainly let's be proficient. Let's look at the main areas. It's quite a short chapter, certainly. The role of spreadsheets. So what do we think? Well, certainly it's an electronic document. We know about rows and columns, and particularly useful. I'm sure you've used them before for storing, for organizing, and in particular, certainly for manipulating data. Certainly there's a range of functions within Excel or within spreadsheets that as yet, although I'm pretty proficient, I wouldn't have come anywhere near. But it's a particularly great tool. Outside of that, in terms of the features, we know that we have rows across the page labeled with numbers. We have columns down the page labeled with letters. We have intersections between a column and indeed a row, referred to as a cell. We know that every cell has its address in effect, or reference label, composed of the row of column that it actually positioned in. Now, in terms of cell content, three different areas. Obviously text, certainly spreadsheets not as great for text as we would expect to, say, use with some sort of word facility. But certainly values and formulas are where it comes into the main. And getting familiar with those formulas in particular is really where it's at in terms of being able to use spreadsheets correctly, okay? Or indeed efficiently. Some basic formulae, minus, subtraction, multiplication, x, and indeed division, we know are slash, okay? A couple of more detailed areas for us now. Sum function, which hopefully you're familiar with, just equal sum, and indeed extrapolating through from the various cells first indeed to last will give you the multiple of the cell or the sum of the cells within there. The average function, sort of similar. We're looking to average out, let's say, a set of cells A1 all the way through to A5, just equals average. Next area for us is round. This can be done a number of different ways. Again, just equal round if we're looking to round down in some way, shape or form. This is often required, but there are other ways to round as well, as you'd probably be familiar with. And then the last one for us, the if function. I wouldn't really use this often. Whether or not it would be used in an exam is a question up for discussion. It just applies a logical test and returns different values depending upon whether or not that test has been met, i.e. the 1 and indeed the 0 at the end. Okay? So really, in summary, we know, or we're familiar with, the broad use of spreadsheets, and they're particularly useful, certainly in accounting and in management accounting, sorts of areas that would be relevant, certainly budgets, inventory for sure, possibly the preparation of management accounts, although I would have thought that integrated computerized accounting systems would be more suitable. Certainly variances, obviously, because of the range of different variables and the complexity of calculating. Forecasting, we'll see that within later chapters, how we might build in formulas. What if analysis, or indeed just analysis or ad hoc analysis of revenue items or perhaps cost items. I've certainly used spreadsheets extensively in business planning to, prepare cash flow forecasts and forecasted profit and loss and balance sheet, particularly useful. Indeed, over and above that, something we haven't mentioned, the creation of charts, to display management information visually. That's something that is very, very relevant. It's sort of akin to data visualization, which has become a buzzword in sort of recent years. Okay, so that's really a summary, one of our shorter chapters. There are OT questions. I have set up our OT area in each of the chapters concerned. Take a look at the questions. But as I say from the off, I'm not so sure if I would prioritize this area unless you feel that you're very, very weak on it. Okay, I hope that made sense, and good luck with your studies.